Perhaps there's someone who's been on your mind lately, someone you deeply wish to be close to. Maybe you've just experienced a breakup, or unforeseen circumstances have caused a distance between you and this person. It's possible that your bond hadn't fully transformed into a relationship yet, but you could feel it moving that way as emotions began to grow on both sides. Then, out of the blue, they started distancing themselves, leaving your messages unanswered. Now you're caught in a whirlwind of overthinking, with a heavy sadness creeping in and making you doubt your own value. However, with time, they may return, seeking another opportunity to be a part of your life once more. As I mentioned before, you might have gone through a breakup or a divorce, or perhaps they started pulling away before things could fully evolve. Now you find yourself wanting to turn the situation around. In reality, there's often something standing in their way, a barrier of negative energy that's holding them back, stopping them from acting on any remaining feelings they might have. This is what's truly preventing them from reaching out and rebuilding the connection. So what's at the heart of this issue? What's keeping you from attracting the love you long for? The answer lies in your own energy, your personal vibration. This energy is acting as a barrier, preventing them from coming back and sharing their feelings with you. The hesitation they feel, their inability to express a desire to be with you, stems from the energy you're projecting into the world. I want you to recognize how difficult it can be to feel an energetic disconnect with someone who means so much to you. Perhaps the connection you shared was strong. Every relationship has its own rhythm, but suddenly it seemed like the emotional harmony between you was thrown off, as if some unspoken rule had been violated. It felt like an invisible wall had appeared out of nowhere, one you hadn't seen coming. This left you questioning everything, wondering, what do I do next? How can I repair this? How do I make things right? First and foremost, let me assure you, if you've experienced profound love before, I truly believe you have the capacity to love again, perhaps with even greater depth and passion. You're here watching this video and reflecting on your situation because deep down, you sense that the connection between you two still lingers. Your story together isn't finished yet. Maybe you stopped chasing after them because deep down, it truly felt like things had ended, especially when your efforts seemed to push them further away. Now it seems like the future of the relationship rests entirely on their decision to reach out and show that they still want to be with you. It's possible that the approach or energy you were using wasn't right for the situation, making it harder to draw them back into your life. You've likely been placing a lot of pressure on yourself, constantly thinking about them and focusing on their absence. By dwelling on what's missing, you may have unintentionally amplified that energy, attracting more of it. This has probably led to feelings of sadness, anxiety, fear, and self-doubt, all of which have only caused them to drift further away. Just as a clear intention combined with the right energy works like a magnet to attract what you desire, the opposite can occur when things go wrong. It repels them. In essence, it amplifies their absence and the sense of lack in your life. This is often referred to as the law of neediness, where the more you focus on what you're lacking, the more distance it creates between you and what you want. Though this idea might be new to you, It's actually quite simple to grasp. The more desperate you become for something, the more elusive it feels. This principle applies not only to relationships, which we're focusing on here, but to every area of life. Neediness surfaces when you make a desire the focal point of your world, believing that obtaining it will somehow save you. In doing so, you unintentionally close yourself off to other possibilities and to life without that one thing. This mindset can spiral into feelings of unworthiness, leading you to believe that you have no value or that no one else would want to be with you. All of these negative, draining energies are radiating from you, impacting both your environment and the universe at large. You're attracting experiences that align with the frequency you're projecting. The story you've built in your mind turns into a repeating cycle. If your internal dialogue is filled with loss, pain, fear, doubt, and unworthiness, you'll start seeing those same emotions mirrored in your life, reinforcing that version of reality. So it's evident that the internal story you've been repeating needs to change. While having desires is perfectly normal, simply wanting something more intensely won't solve the issue. The true solution lies in transforming the narrative you carry within. The stories we tell ourselves often trap us in a cycle of need and a constant search for certainty about our desires. You long for reassurance that they still want you, that they love you, and that they're eager to return to your life. When the stories you tell yourself are filled with negative beliefs about your relationship, they generate resistance. These negative vibrations keep you trapped in the same cycle, continuously pushing them further away. This energy not only prevents them from wanting to come back to you, but also holds you back from moving closer to reuniting with them. Moreover, when your thoughts are constantly fixated on them, making them the center of your attention, you end up entering their energy field. If your energy is filled with negativity, it can become overwhelming for them, making them feel the need to seek relief from that pressure. This could lead them to distance themselves in order to clear their emotional space. However, this separation might actually be an opportunity for a fresh start. It could create room for a healthier connection, where they choose to reconnect with you not out of avoidance, but from a genuine desire to engage and reach out. For this to happen, they need to feel a renewed sense of longing for you. And sometimes that can only emerge through distance. What I'm trying to express is that even if you've physically lost someone, the energetic connection between you and that person still remains in the universe. In the scenario I described, you're energetically overwhelming them, not giving them the space to miss you. Rather than feeling your absence, they are constantly sensing your presence in their energy field. This space is filled with your pain, sadness, doubts, fears, emotional neediness, and longing for their attention. It's evident that these negative energies are counterproductive. They don't make anyone feel good. Instead, it's far more effective to leave that space open, allowing room for them to experience emotions that naturally draw them back to you. By giving them that space, you provide the opportunity for them to genuinely miss you and cultivate a stronger desire to be with you. Now let's shift our attention to the blocked energy within you and explore the steps you can take to move forward. The most important thing is to turn your focus inward. Prioritize your personal growth and well-being. Build a self-image that radiates positive energy and aligns with the belief that life is working in your favor. Elevating your self-respect is crucial. This may sound like a cliché, but it holds undeniable truth. Aim to become the best version of yourself. You undoubtedly have passions and interests outside of that person. By channeling your energy into those passions and immersing yourself in activities that bring fulfillment, you'll begin to create a powerful and positive shift in your life. You already have a vision of your best self in your mind. You know how that version of you thinks, the energy they radiate, the work they're passionate about, the life they lead, and who they are at their core. There are tools and resources within your reach that can guide you toward becoming that person. By shifting to this higher frequency, you'll amplify your magnetic energy, and life will naturally present new opportunities that align with your personal growth. Secondly, embrace independence. Engage in activities by yourself, both emotionally and physically, without relying on others for support. Explore new places and learn to find joy in the experience of solitude. This journey is uniquely your own, distinct from anyone else. It's a path of self-discovery and personal growth that is entirely yours to walk. You're not a bad person. In fact, when you take a moment to reflect, you'll realize just how remarkable you truly are. Embrace the power of independence, as this is essential. People, especially that person, are naturally drawn to the strength that comes from self-reliance. When they sense this powerful energy within you, they won't be able to resist being pulled toward you. Both of you will experience a healthier, more magnetic connection, and they will be intrigued by the changes they see in you. While they may initially struggle to reconcile this new version of you with the image they once had, as your inner strength grows, they will inevitably feel a desire to be part of your energy again. 3. Radiate positive energy. Each morning when you wake up, start with the mindset, "Today I will fill my life with beautiful things." Be open to the abundance of opportunities, beauty, and possibilities that can flow into your life. Make it a habit to intentionally cultivate and share ideas and energy that attract more positivity. Even if you've been stuck in a negative mindset for some time, commit to making this a daily practice. Begin each day by consciously focusing on nurturing positive energy and steering your thoughts and emotions toward optimism. Maintaining uplifting thoughts and feelings is key to ensuring that your energy field emits the positive vibrations you need. Be mindful of what you share. Unless you're confiding in trusted and respected individuals, it's often wiser to keep your plans to yourself. While sharing can sometimes be beneficial, the potential downsides usually outweigh the positives and can drain your energy. Pay close attention to how you engage with social media. These platforms significantly influence our lives, both in the content we consume and in what we choose to post. If you're still in contact with that person, remember that how you spend your time is your own business. Share updates when it feels right, even if there's no mutual affection or interest at the moment. That said, I'm not suggesting you create a false sense of mystery, as this can come across as forced or unnatural. Instead, understand that not every part of your life needs to be publicly displayed. Focus on becoming a fulfilled individual, grounded in self-awareness and personal growth. As you do this, qualities like mystery and curiosity will arise naturally, without feeling forced or creating suspicion. These traits will resonate with the other person in a genuine and healthy way, drawing them toward you organically. 5. Maintain a healthy distance. Continue to uphold the healthy distance you've established. This doesn't mean you need to cut off all communication or isolate yourself, but you also shouldn't feel obligated to respond to messages or calls that leave you feeling pressured. It's perfectly fine to take a step back when needed. Keeping this healthy distance allows you the space for personal growth and reflection. Strong, lasting relationships are built on mutual effort and compromise. If you don't see that balance, don't hesitate to move forward without guilt. Let the gap between you and the other person close naturally through time and effort from both sides, allowing the connection to grow organically rather than being forced. 6. Visualize your ideal reality. Visualize the reality where you've already become the person you aspire to be. Picture yourself living in the position you dream of, enjoying the relationship you desire, finding fulfillment in life, and reaching your goals. Make it a daily practice to imagine these outcomes from your own perspective, allowing your mind to become comfortable with them. The emotions you evoke through this visualization will help attract these very outcomes into your life. 7. Remind yourself of your worth. Regularly remind yourself that you deserve this, because you truly are worthy of it. Visualize the moment when they come to you with an apology and focus on the emotions that would surface in that situation. Remember, you have the power to either accept or decline this outcome. Set aside your ego, and if you genuinely feel that their presence would enrich your life, choose to welcome them back. 8. Deepen the connection. In your next visualization, imagine and feel the deepened connection between the two of you. Envision a relationship grounded in love and mutual respect. Picture yourselves making future plans together and making decisions as a team. Focus on a reality where they wholeheartedly want to be with you and fully recognize and appreciate your worth. 9. Commit to your growth. It's even more powerful to focus on a reality where you're already together in the present moment. Visualize yourselves as two mature individuals, connected by genuine love and a profound sense of conscious awareness. As you continue on your personal growth journey, you may discover that this person no longer aligns with your current level of consciousness, and that's perfectly okay. In such cases, you have every right to turn them away. You are fully aware of the power you hold in making that choice. 10. Live with purpose. The most powerful vibrational magnet is living with purpose. Let this be your next step. Live your own journey. These are your personal steps toward growth and evolution. Ask yourself, how do I envision completing my path? What do I want to create that will enrich my life as a whole? 11th, draw inspiration and take action. Draw inspiration from energy sources that resonate deeply with you, no matter how small. Live with intention. Take actions that symbolize progress and development. This purposeful way of living will naturally attract what aligns with your highest self. If you embrace this mindset, You'll be astonished by the magnetic energy you generate. Living a life fueled by passion will transform you into a magnet for positive outcomes, effortlessly drawing the results you desire and welcoming them into your life with ease. Thank you for watching. If you're ready to take this to the next level, check out our advanced deep dive session that reveals the powerful magnetic rituals to have them chasing you effortlessly. Become a channel member now for early access to every new release, plus exclusive bonus rituals. Click join and step into your highest vibration today.